What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shayla, and I'm back with another video. So today I will be doing a traditional sew-in on my cousin who y'all seen before. But I also want to say a few things. So I'm so sorry I have been so inconsistent. I appreciate the support that I'm getting, and I promise that it's something that I'm working on this year. So I will be doing my best to upload more content and stay more consistent. Also, another thing that I want to say is, anytime I upload a YouTube video, I do want y'all to know I'm always doing family members' hair, either my best friend or it's my cousins, my sisters, some sort. It's always my family. These are never just like random clients. But back to the sewing. So first, I did my perimeter braid, which goes from her leave out to the back of her head, and then you see me braiding down her edges. So I left out her edges because I don't grip that. I don't put tension on the edges. But as soon as the hair right after her edges, I take that and I go ahead and I braid that all the way around to her nape. And then I do the same thing on the opposite side, but you'll see that when I start braiding the opposite side. So that is just how I do the perimeter braids. Next, you're going to see me go in, and I'm just going to do a regular braid down. Whenever you're doing a sewing, you always want to make sure your braids are neat and flat. Neat and flat. If you have big, thick braids, lumpy braids, you will have a big, thick, lumpy sewing. So you always make sure your braids are neat and flat, okay? And then towards the end of the braid down, you start connecting your braids. Okay, so now that the braid down is complete, so I just went on, put a weaving net on, and then I'm starting my sewing. So you want to curve that first track, and you also want to sew it up under the braid. I'm so sorry my BDBs is all in the camera blocking the view. That do not be on purpose. I swear I be checking my camera. It be positioned right. I get on here to edit, and I'm like, what the heck? What's going on? But you can see right here, so you just sew it underneath the braid. So for the first for the first bundle of hair, I double it. I do a flip over method. When I do my flip over method, because I don't think that that's something that y'all can see really good, I sew one piece of track down at a time. So once I flip, I sew one, then I sew another one over top. I'm all on the phone and everything, but if you look, you see how it's nice and flat. Because that's where I did the flip over method, and I sewed one down, then I sewed the other down. And then I'm going to just take that around, all the way around, until that whole entire bundle is gone. Actually, if you look right here, you can see me doing the flip over method. Oh, another thing, when I sew hair in, I loop it. So I put it through the hair, and then I loop the needle through the net. So it create like a link every single time I go around. So I don't know how to explain that. Just look and watch what I do. I'm actually going to put in the slow-mo. So now I'm working my way to the front. Now, when I get to the front, I start to cut. I do a single weft method, so I don't double my wefts anymore when I get to the front. And I also cut the bundles. I cut it at the ends. I know everybody don't like to cut their bundles. I used to be one of those people. I hate to cut my bundles. But it really does help. Like, it gets the hair so flat. And then I sew it around, basically. I curve it around. I sew it around. So I sew it the shape that I have my braids. But if you don't braid your braid down the same way, then you might have to do it a little differently. But I curve it around her hairline. And that just helps the hair to fall in her face. Also, another thing, let me tell y'all this. This girl pulled up with 2 different color bundles. Oh my goodness. So, the bottom bundle is the bundles that she got because her mother sell hair. And then the top bundles is my hair. And it's 2 different colors. We did not know that. So, I'm like, what are we going to do? But y'all, we still did our thing, So, once I curl it, blend it, and it don't even matter. Like, it still look good. But this is the ghettoest mess ever. Like, baby, we got 2 different hair colors. One is like 1B and one is like light brown. I was tripping off that. But and look who it is, Mr. Jace again. My son is always in my videos. I'm just always editing them out, but I couldn't cut them out this time. But, oh, look, y'all, this is the front piece that I'm actually doing a flip over method on. I just probably didn't want to cut that because it was just a little bit of hair left. But typically I cut it. And then when you get to when you get to the very top, y'all see how close that and flat that track is up on her hairline? When you get to the top, you want to sew very close together. You want your leaves to be very tight, very close together to help it look like that. So when you do that leave out, it's just flat, baby. Look at that. Looks good. So now I'm about to get started on that leave out. So I blow dry her hair. That's why it's like that. And then I'm flat on her leave out. But let me tell y'all something. I'm going to post an updated video. I learned a new leave out method that I want to share with y'all. I'm excited to share with y'all. So I'm going to do a quick weave again. I'm going to do a bob again, probably a shorter one. And I'm going to show y'all my new leave out method. It actually works a lot better. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, but I'm going to show y'all. But anyway, so I'm taking my flat ons and I didn't do a detailed flat on because I'm about to curl her hair, but I just went through and y'all see that brown and that black? But I just went through and flat on it because, the blow dryer didn't straighten everything. It was some little curls in there that I wanted to get rid of. So, also off camera, I cut a little layers in it. I didn't cut too many because, hoes love inches. So, she ain't let me cut as much as I wanted to. But now I'm taking my curlers, y'all. I have the T3 curlers. And curling is also something that I'm trying to get better at. So, if y'all can help me, because I feel like I only know the same curling method. But I'm taking my curlers and I'm curling. Just watch. So do y'all see how them curls lay, I guess, on top of each other? That's what layers do. Anytime you curl and you don't want all your curls to fall to the same spot, just looking ugly like Goldilocks, put layers in your hair. Do not be scared to cut your hair. Put layers in your hair and invest in good hair. Because bad hair don't curl like good hair. I cannot stress that enough. Invest in good hair. Invest in good hair. I hate cheap weaves. I hate cheap hair. I don't care what nobody say. Invest in good hair. You will not get the same results. Thank you. Okay, everything is complete. Combing these curls out. I think I sprayed it with some holding spray. I went in, I put on her edges. I do have baby hair and stuff off camera though, y'all. But look at that. Yes, you can't even tell. It's two different colors. I mean, you can, but it looks so good you don't even care. Ooh, y'all see what the layers do? Alright, that's just me, because I just can't never get enough of combing and playing in somebody's hair whenever I do it. You see the baby hairs, 360. Okay, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also just keep checking in. I know I got to get better, but more videos coming soon.